Hello, everybody. Welcome to the wrestling conference. I'm Dwayne.
I'm Jeff, aka I get no promo time here.
And back for the second week in a row, Pedro.
And before we begin, I'd like to say thanks for watching the wrestling conference. Always like, subscribe, comment below. We'd like to hear your opinions. What do you think? Do you agree with us? Disagree? What's your opinion? What do you think about this week of wrestling? Always hit that notification bell. Let you know when a new wrestling conference is out. Let's begin. Oh crap! Where's my notes? Where's my note? I did some notes. This time.
Dwayne's prepared.
Yeah. All right. So, Raw. Randy is back. CM Punk is back. R-Truth is back.
Our truth, yeah, I'm about to say.
Our truth is back, guys.
Our truth, and he was looking to join Judgment Day for War Games, but he's a little too late.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. I like it.
when I saw them doing the R-Truth stuff, I'm like, but Vince is not there no more. Only Vince loved this stuff. But
he still got some influence.
Humor too.
This humor is actually funny.
Yeah, it was. This one actually made me chuckle.
If it was Vince, our truth would have farted in front of them, and they would have had like a 5-minute match with him.
You see, that's what I like. R-Truth had two R-Truth segments when he was like Jelly Roll. He goes, "Oh, I'm gonna get me some Jelly Roll." Then he actually was. Then the Judgment Day went to the locker, and they on his couch and he eating sugared Jelly Rolls. And they go, "Yo, what are you doing? Why are you here?" He goes, "Oh, I heard I need another member for some
War Games."
For War Games. It was like that was a few days ago. He goes, "Oh, my bad." He goes, "Oh, you got stuff on our couch." He goes, "Oh, you want some?" He was like, "No, get out of here." He goes, "Oh, just let you know, y'all don't even have a TV in here." It was funny. It was hilarious. And then
What you like the most? When he asked, "Yo, one?"
And the thing I like about that was that JD was like, "I'll deal with him next week." So
I guess it's JD versus R-Truth next week.
And you see stuff like that I like because, like you said, Jeff, if the old man was there, it would have been next. We would have had JD versus R-Truth next because of that. But I like the fact, no, I'll deal with him next week because of his neck thing. So
yeah, after that RKO and everything that's been going on with that man, he needs a vacation. Let that neck rest.
Oh yeah, that big head.
yeah, but Randy opened the show.
Mm-hmm.
Randy opened the show. Randy's back. I do not like Tennessee. That crowd sucks.
No, yeah, it's one of those cities.
That
WWE got to do more international type stuff like Puerto Rico.
That crowd was dead. Like when Randy, if you have Randy Orton, he came back from after a surgery, an injury for a year, and that's the type of reception you give him. Not just that too. I mean, they gave CM Punk more, but come on. But anyway, Randy Orton.
I would have lost my voice.
Oh yeah. Like Randy Orton is targeting the bloodline now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he is.
Not that he's just targeting the bloodline. Well, now that I wrote, like I said, I wrote this notes Monday. I put Randy Orton target the bloodline, but also have to deal with the Judgment Day. Scratch the Judgment Day stuff because we found out what happened on SmackDown. But Randy Orton's targeting the bloodline. How y'all feel about that?
Makes sense.
Tribal Chief is gonna keep it until WrestleMania.
I don't like it.
You don't like it? I'm surprised.
Because I've been saying this. Randy Orton is going to be the roadblock for Cody Rhodes going to WrestleMania.
That's what you wanted.
No, that's not what I want, but it's going to happen now.
But I mean, he's
definitely going to happen now because of what happened on SmackDown.
But I mean, he's going to fight the bloodline though.
No, it's gonna be Randy and well, is Roman supposed to? Is he even gonna show up at the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, I mean that was like
I
8
heard,
weeks
I heard
away.
they had nothing for the Rumble
I think he don't have another pay-per-view he won't be at.
until WrestleMania.
I guess maybe Elimination Chamber. I guess.
Oh, I forgot about Elimination Chamber. I completely forgot about that one.
How? It's gonna be in Paris.
Yeah, is that it just left my mind for a second.
No, it's not. It's gonna be in Australia. My fault.
Australia, yeah.
What's gonna be in Paris?
I think it's another show. I don't remember the specifics.
You see?
Yeah,
too much pay-per-views that's gonna be
overseas. It's gonna be at the other side of the pond.
I don't got the numbers yet.
No, but it's cool. Randy Orton's targeting the bloodline, but this is a roadblock for Cody.
Yeah.
Like, only way Cody can get to Roman is that this man will have to win the Royal Rumble again
for a second year straight.
But it's too many good names in that bracket.
That's true. And
win.
And knowing Triple H, there's gonna be some surprises coming through, some comebacks on the Royal Rumble.
And that too. Wait, no, I don't think so, because Triple H is the one that released these wrestlers.
Business, Dwayne, business. I'm seeing Bobby Roode coming back from injury.
No, Bobby Roode, he's a what you call him now? He's a producer.
He's a producer. He might still show up.
I mean, that would be nice. But also,
once that glorious music come out, that crowd's gonna explode. Glorious.
But also, speaking of Cody, we found out Cody's next filler feud.
See, this is his filler feud.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
This is Cody's roadblock.
I don't know. It's not his roadblock. It's another filler for Cody. Think about it. There's no pay-per-views in December.
Nope.
8 weeks. 8 weeks of build-up for this.
That's what I'm saying. So it's going to be filler Cody versus Shinsuke Nakamura until Royal Rumble, which I'm not mad about.
They're gonna go at it. Yeah, they're gonna go at it for an entire month and change.
I liked it. I'm actually okay with this, even though it's a filler, but I'm okay with it.
No, me too.
There's no pay-per-view, so we need something in December. Some kind of pay-per-view type quality type matches that's not gonna be on a pay-per-view.
I mean, we're not getting the WWE pay-per-view from like the main roster, but we all getting Deadline.
I mean, there is Deadline, and I feel like they'll probably blow off like a lot of the filler feuds, like in the beginning of January, like on a special Raw or something.
And remember, Royal Rumble's the road to WrestleMania starts some Royal Rumble.
That's right. Yeah, I think in the beginning of January they're still building up towards that. Having the qualifying matches and having Cody talk about how he's going to win it a second time.
We're going to find out who's going to challenge who for what title.
Here's the thing, and this is what I hope don't happen, but I got a feeling it's going to happen. They're going to make Cody number one.
That's coming in the Rumble number one. He did come number 30 last year.
That's cheating, and we already seen what happened. But
he needs to come in between somewhere. He cannot come number 30 and win the job.
There's so many big names, and if you look at the new poster,
there's
a new face on that poster. And I'm not talking about Randy's.
You're talking about CM Punk?
CM Punk is on that poster.
And remember, what's his name? Drew McIntyre. He's a heel again.
And he's angry.
He's angry. He's an angry Scottish man.
His face is not even on the poster. He said something about it.
There's 30 guys. They can't fit all 30 faces in there.
No, because Bailey said the same thing. Her face not on there either.
I like how this is a talking point. People are upset because their faces are on the poster.
Their faces are not on the poster.
Bailey
saying that into January. It could switch up whenever.
Bailey was saying that she goes, my face kind of looks like AJ Styles.
She could pretend.
But no, if Cody comes out number one, it's too many people in there. If you have Gunther.
Oh, Dwayne, I'm glad you mentioned that. I think knowing WWE, they will do that. Cody number one, Gunther number two.
Imagine that.
That's already a rough
And not
start.
just that, you have LA Knight, which is on
Yeah.
fire.
Oh my,
The returning
man.
Randy Orton.
Guys, if LA Knight is in that
CM
Rumble,
Punk,
that crowd will
Jay
hijack it.
Uso.
Yo, imagine if they imagine you hear Brock Lesnar's music come on.
Again.
Oh, I can see that happening.
Jesus.
And Cody's like still in there.
No, man, I mean, this is going to be a great Rumble, right? You got Jay Uso, too, Sami Zayn, AJ
Not just that,
Styles.
Jay and Jimmy. You
And
already
Jimmy,
know
yeah,
they're
that's
start
gonna be
their-
that,
you already know
that's
they're
gonna
gonna start
be
their thing. They didn't touch. I think. Well, Jay did super kick Jimmy, but
Yeah.
they didn't touch it.
that's
and
a
it's going to
WrestleMania
happen.
match. Those two.
That's
Mania.
I think that's when the bloodline is going to start breaking down. When you have Jimmy going against Jay, Solo probably going to go against someone. So they all going to be doing something, and Roman is going to be by himself.
Eventually, Roman will get betrayed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting though, but
And
like I said,
and for some reason, my gut is telling me it's gonna be Paul Heyman that's gonna betray him.
Ooh.
A new Paul Heyman guy is gonna come out, or
he can
past Paul Heyman guy is gonna come out.
Yo, imagine Paul Heyman is the advocate for Cody.
No, I don't want to see that turn.
I don't want to see that neither. Unless Cody goes heel, I don't want to see that.
That's something Vince would do. It's like, oh, let's take this popular babyface and turn him heel for no reason.
But I don't know. Like, it's so much because the return of Randy, wheels can start turning. Oh, we could do a Randy and Roman.
Oh no, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. If it doesn't happen at the Rumble, it's gonna happen at Elimination Chamber.
Or we can do CM Punk and Roman and stuff like that. It's so many stuff. Will's turning because at one point we was like, nope, it's gonna happen. Cody, Roman, yep, it's gonna happen. We're gonna get
that story got to eventually clash again, and it's gonna eventually one of these days it's gonna happen.
I mean, guys, I feel like this is like the greatest wrestling roster ever assembled.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because think about it.
This is something we'll put together.
Yo, this Royal Rumble is looking good.
I'm guaranteeing you right now, Jade Cargill is gonna be at the Rumble.
Oh no, she is. But here's the thing, though, and this is the crazy thing. I don't know who's winning.
Oh yeah. The women's side, and neither. I don't know
the women. Side. The women, I don't know, but I could probably pick one name. I'll pick Bayley, but
it could be the way she's being treated right now. It's looking like she's gonna turn to a baby face again.
Yeah. So and it's a toss up because with the guys, we would expect Cody, but then anything can happen. Anything we can go for.
Hey, Sheamus is gonna end up coming back.
That too.
I'm not saying he might win it, but he's gonna give people trouble.
That too. And I don't know, like you can sit there and be like, we're gonna do Cody. Because whoever wins the Royal Rumble, that doesn't mean they have to pick Roman. They can pick
Seth. It could be Seth, but
then on top of that, you also got the lingering Damian Priest,
Mr. Senor Money in the Bank, and we're saying they could target Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, but we all know it's gonna be CM Punk that's gonna challenge him at WrestleMania.
Yeah. I mean, even that too. That's a good WrestleMania match. CM Punk versus Seth. Cody versus Roman 2. Night 1 or night 2. One of those. It's going to be good. But then again, you have the looming Damian Priest. Imagine Cody beats Roman and Damian Priest comes out and cashes in.
And cashes the oof.
God damn.
That story's gonna end real quick.
Like, damn, it's just like his father. His father had it. Didn't even hold it too long and lost it. So they probably might do that thing too where Cody had it, finally get to celebrate. Here comes Damian Priest, cashes it in. Now he's the WWE champion.
Yep.
That's
and surprise entries to the Rumble. Well, not surprise, but like secretly, Braun Breaker could end up joining the Royal Rumble.
I mean, you could have Carmelo Hayes,
Carmelo.
For the women's, Cora Jade. What's the other? Tiffany Stratton.
Mm-hmm. It's endless. They don't just got the main roster people, but they got the NXT roster also.
True. Like I don't know who outside they can bring in because I don't think WWE is signing anyone to bring in. I mean, Jade Cargill, you can hold her
No, you know she's gonna be. What number? High 20s. She's gonna definitely come on the high 20s.
So I think introducing her in the Royal Rumble would be kind of cool. Make her dominate in the Royal Rumble would be crazy.
Truth. It has to until she clashes. Whoever she clashes into at the Rumble,
it's going to be a lot of
fight at WrestleMania.
It's going to be a lot of face-offs.
Yeah,
it's going to be
they all gonna go like look at her.
I can see her facing off, having a face-off with Nia Jax.
Nia.
I can see her definitely
Bianca.
face off with. Oh, I'm telling you right now, they're gonna save that.
That could be WrestleMania.
Jade versus Bianca. That's the WrestleMania match. I mean, you could do Jade versus Becky Lynch, Jade versus Charlotte. But to me, out of all of those, the best ones would be Jade versus
Bianca Belair.
Because they almost the same.
The only thing, Jade's a little taller, right?
Jade is taller.
Yeah, she's taller, but they both been in the gym.
Yeah. On my other notes, we can see Drew turning heel.
Who Drew
McIntyre.
Well, he's already heel, isn't he?
Nah, we don't know.
He's gonna turn heel because he's still got to face off with Jay.
And also, this is his last month.
Oh yeah, he got to resign. Yeah, he needs that contract.
He didn't resign nothing.
No, I know. Him, Becky. Who else? There was a couple other names, but Becky's gonna resign. She ain't gonna go nowhere without Seth.
She can leave.
She ain't gonna know without Seth. She's still up there in the WWE.
No, not if you have a conversation with your spouse and your partner and be like, hey, this guy's giving me more money. I really accomplished everything here. I mean, she didn't win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, she hasn't done that. She has. Yes, she did.
She never won the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, when they ended up doing the triple threat WrestleMania, she got there because she won the Rumble.
You're right. So I mean, she did everything. Go to AEW.
What you gonna do? AEW, the women's roster in AEW, the way Tony Khan treats them is like it's like back in the Attitude Era. Nothing's happening over there with the women. As you can see, Britt Baker ain't happy.
I mean, I believe she's been out of action for a while. So how would she have promo time if she haven't been on TV? If she haven't been cleared to come back?
I don't even know. I mean, even what's his name? Adam Cole, he's injured. He got mic time. Daniel Bryan, his socket is messed up. He got time. Even the injured people are getting airtime.
True.
But not Britt Baker.
Nah, you're right.
That's crazy.
Nah, that is. But I don't know. They got a lot of stuff they need to fix over there, especially with the women's. Like, they are doing women's matches, but it's just that no one, like, I don't think no one's interested.
Yeah.
In the women that they have fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it could be like there's no story, there's no build up. They just there, like, all right, I want women wrestling. Boom, here you go. But you can give us women wrestling, but where's the build up? Where's the promos?
They just throwing them in. They're just throwing them in there to satisfy the women.
And I always thought,
you want airtime?
You know, if you add like a W superstar, maybe that might help them. Look at Soraya. That dream didn't help them at all. Speaking of my last notes of Raw, how did you feel about the CM Punk promo?
He sugarcoated it. You know, he wasn't. You know how he wasn't as vocal. It wasn't like the pipe bomb because he was. What is it in this contract? He can't start trouble.
NDA. No, he did. I found out yesterday. He can't talk about AEW.
Oh, like he was doing. Like he was doing with WWE and AEW, talking all that trash.
No, like, you can talk about WWE; they don't care. But
no. I mean, like when he was in AEW, he was talking so much trash about WWE.
Yeah, but it's just that he in his contract, he can't talk bad about AEW. And basically, whatever happened between Tony Khan and CM Punk, can't talk about it, can't bring it up. So, and a lot of people thought that, oh man, CM Punk live TV, live mic, oh, it's going to be crazy.
And your favorite line, what he said at the end of the show, I ain't come here to make friends. I came here to make money.
Which he did say the same thing in AEW.
Yeah, he did say that. He did say that.
Like this promo, a lot of people was expecting him to trash AEW, do a pipe bomb, and all this other stuff. I actually like this promo. This promo was just based on him being genuine. Mm-hmm. He literally said hell have frozen over, right?
And that was hashtag all week since he showed up on Saturday.
And it's true because we would never expect CM Punk back in the WWE, which is
after all that trash talk he was doing back in AEW. I would have never imagined it.
It was even before that, but then you could add that too. Because think about when he went to AEW, it was like a no-brainer. This man ain't never coming back. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be in AEW
until he finally retires.
Until he retires in AEW, right? He even in his mind, he will probably have thought, I'm never going back there. Never. They never gonna accept me. They never gonna bring me back. Even though they tried.
They tried.
No, remember?
Yeah. No, I mean
they gave him his own show, didn't they? Collision.
Yeah, they gave him his own and he got fired.
they gave him his own show on a Saturday night.
He's like personally, like he sounds like a nightmare to deal with, but he's an interesting guy because like he had all these faults with WWE and whatever, and he took his ball and went home for 7 years. Joined AEW, and then when he tried to manage things like how WWE was trying to manage him, he got upset at AEW and most of the roster.
He's like he turned back into a little kid.
Yeah. and he realized, oh wait, was I acting like these people the entire time I was in WWE?
Here's the thing that I like what CM Punk said in his promo. He's home.
Oh, he's back home at the WWE.
What he said was crazy for him to say, but you gotta understand, CM Punk is home. Because without WWE, if CM Punk had never went to WWE, we wouldn't have known CM Punk. He probably would have made his way to TNA, or he probably would have stayed in ROH. But it's just that CM Punk was born in WWE. He's a WWE guy. The way he wrestles, the way he talks, the way he's a WWE guy. And Jeff, like you just said, he went to AEW and tried to use his WWE skills. And they looking at him like, we don't do that here. What are you talking about? And he got frustrated because he knows deep down, like, I'm a WWE guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and now when you see him back in WWE, he fits like a glove because, dude, this is where you belong.
And so you seen how many times his return video has been watched over a million times.
Yo, there's nothing but, you go to Peacock, it's nothing but CM Punk. You go to YouTube,
over 9 million.
They are throwing nothing but they literally put a whole history of CM Punk. I watched it yesterday.
And you already had a documentary about the man.
They did a whole thing of CM Punk from when he first in ECW all the way until he left.
Yeah, they did a retrospective.
This is crazy how now we're getting so much CM Punk. Like, it's crazy, but CM Punk is a WWE guy. Mm-hmm. It probably hurt him to find that out, like, yo, like, damn. And it's kind of like full circle, too. He left just to come right back.
Like, I mean, look at the people that's left and came back. Look at Cody. He left, came back, and he's a completely different Cody. Look at Drew when he first left and when he came back.
But stuff like that, it had to happen. But for CM Punk, it was like it had to happen. He was never going to fit there. Like, he's a WWE guy. And he probably sat down with his wife and like, damn.
And you saw he mentioned it also.
Yeah.
She's fine. She's doing great.
So, like,
now they're speculating that she might pop out also now. Like
it's a possibility.
I mean,
the husband's at.
I mean, there's also the factor that, oh no, yeah, this is his last chance.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Just to let you know, Jeff, I brought this up last week, which was crazy to me, right? So CM Punk's promo, I liked it. A lot of people thought he was going to sit there and drop pipe bombs. The dude, it's legal issues, contract stuff. You can't say no more. So this is not the CM Punk we used to know anymore. This is a whole brand new, grown-up CM Punk. He even said it himself. I've grown. WWE's grown. I'm different now. Back then, I'm different from when I was back then. So this is a whole brand new CM Punk.
And it's not just a brand new CM Punk. It's a brand new WWE.
And there's
no the people in the back are different from the people from back then. There ain't no Vince McMahon.
Like, think about it. We thought, like, just because Seth Rollins did the temper tantrum, we all found out that was just a work.
Mm-hmm.
That's them setting up seeds, right?
Mm-hmm.
He came out and said, like, everyone was happy to see him.
Almost.
Everyone was in hugs and all this other stuff.
He did say almost everybody.
Oh, almost everybody.
I mean, yeah, he did the work. You know, he did the working thing and everything. I mean, there's no doubt that a lot of people feel a certain way or whatever. Like, honestly, he is a hypocrite.
But no, Jeff, ain't that everybody?
No, I mean that. No, AJ Styles, for example.
No, not AJ. I'm not talking about AJ. I'm talking about people who left WWE, said bad things, came
right back.
That's what they all are, Jeff. So it's like he's not you can't paint him as the first hypocrite. That's everybody.
Look at Cody. Look at Cody, how he smashed Triple H's chair back in.
That's another dude. Like, think about it. It's so many hypocrites, and they all come back. So you just can't paint him as the number one hypocrite. No, that's everybody. Cody was one of them. Yeah. Cody literally created another wrestling company and said that basically this is gonna be the number one, and I'm never going back there. They don't understand. Blah 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 blah. He even made vignettes with the Elite Channel, and all the other stuff. Hypocrite. Bruno Sammartino, rest in peace. Hypocrite. Ultimate Warrior, hypocrite. Rest in peace.
Bret Hart. Bret Hart after the screw job.
Scott Steiner. The list goes on and on.
I mean, those don't fall under the case of hypocrisy because, like, you can have a fallout with the company and certain people, and then mend those bridges. But CM Punk said a lot of stuff about, like, oh yeah, we need to have unions, and like, I don't like these part timers. Yet he was a part timer in UFC.
You know who else? You know who else? Enzo Amore. Let that man come back.
No, but I'm just saying,
right back.
No, I'm not. No, that's never happening. But no,
I heard he was blackballed. He can't.
I'm talking about the aspects of I'm not coming back.
No, yeah. I mean, like I said, those are broken bridges. CM Punk is actually a hypocrite. He's like, I don't like part timers coming in making all this money over the main roster guys. Yet that's exactly what he did in UFC.
But
he didn't like people trying to change him when he was younger. Yet that's exactly what he tries to do in AEW.
I mean, if you say it that way, then yes, I get it. I understand. But here's another thing that I read this morning about CM Punk. Remember the thing I told you last week? Like, let's say CM Punk never showed up at Survivor Series. I speculated, like, if he have never showed up, Tony's gonna bring him back. Right?
Because you know that scared them. You know that Survivor Series definitely would have scared him. Be like, he could still go back.
No. So think about it. Tony probably thought it's never going to happen because what CM Punk said, how he feels about WWE, and all the other stuff. So in his mindset, I fired him, let him cool down for a couple of months, have a meeting, talk to the people, bring them back. Tony probably thought that was going to happen because when I read that today, when the AEW superstars they was not expecting him to show up at Survivor Series. They was all in shock, like, wait, what the hell happened? To a point where a lot of people asked Tony Khan, and he was basically kept saying, I'm not gonna we can't talk about it. So everyone was expecting, like, yo, what the hell? You let this man go. Like, you literally let this man like walk out. And just that they didn't expect him to go to Survivor Series. They was expecting Tony Khan to bring him back.
Oh no, absolutely. Like I could have saw that happening. Like if WWE chose not to like re-sign him or whatever, yeah, I could see Tony crawling back to him after a few months.
They was gonna let him cool down
onto their next Chicago show. That's when they would have debuted them again.
But then it would definitely be the second coming of CM Punk. That would be weird, but that's what they thought. A lot of people thought, like, yo, you let this man literally walk into another company. Just to let you know, if everything is good between WWE and CM Punk, and I mean, like, they give him everything he wants, he's a change and everyone's changed, this man is going to, WWE is it. He's going to retire in WWE.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, he could, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He could headline his own class.
And the thing is, we all thought when CM Punk returned to AEW, that was the end-all, be-all. This is the end. He's going to retire in AEW. He's going to be this and this, blah, 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 blah. You let this man go. Jeff, this dude broke records.
I mean, they did what, I mean...
No,
it's
but
hard
Jeff...
It's hard to defend Tony on the wrestling conference, but he did what he had to do. This man was causing chaos. He was not getting along with anybody in the locker room. Mm-hmm. He was super unprofessional, in my opinion.
He literally got into fist fights.
Yeah. Like, he came, he mentioned it during that scrum. Like, he indirectly said he was a bigger star than everybody. They didn't, he said the Elite did not do anything in this business because they weren't in WWE, despite how much he hated them at the time.
Jeff, it goes back to what I've said. He's a WWE guy, and that goes for every Jeff. Remember early on, remember the early releases of WWE superstars that got released?
Yeah,
the first budget
Keithley, cuts, Malachi Black.
Yeah.
Jeff, what did they all do?
Don't try to get out.
No, they all tried to get out because they think they are above those guys. Because I went from WWE, I'm above y'all. That's how it is. And CM Punk, as he should, feel like he is above them. He have more exposure. He's basically a bigger name than the Bucks. Kenny, put them all together, he's still a bigger name.
It's because WWE got that power. WWE is the major leagues.
Oh, no doubt. But there's in terms of his attitude, I think we got sidetracked too. But like, there's a difference between having that status and believing your own hype. Because Moxley and Bryan Danielson do have that status, but you don't get that vibe that they like relish it.
Yeah,
that it blew up their head.
It's one of those things where it's like, I know I'm that guy.
Yeah,
but I want to make sure y'all all that guy.
I want to elevate everybody with me.
Yeah, I want to bring. If I'm here and y'all here, I want to bring y'all where I'm at.
Yeah.
CM Punk
didn't look at it like that.
CM Punk got that famous line.
CM Punk was like, "Hey, I'm the leader. Y'all follow me.
Yeah,
listen to what I gotta say." And they was like, "Dude, what the?"
No, you better listen to what I have to say.
CM Punk got that famous line.
Like it's that, in the world. It goes back to the promo between him and Hangman Page when he was like, I'm not trying to save AEW from you. I'm trying to save AEW. Anyway, the way he said it, I don't know how he said it. But CM Punk said the most egotistic thing. You wouldn't build this place if it wasn't because of the logs, the trees I cut down. I'm like, what? That makes no sense. It goes back to if you would never left ROH, you wouldn't even be in the ring talking to Hangman Page.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be that guy. You wouldn't have been best in the world. You wouldn't have been that guy. You would have been on TNA doing God knows what. It's crazy. I don't know. But yeah.
But he's back home now.
He's home now. He's home. He looks happy. He looks rejuvenated. That dude looks like it took 10 years off of him. The dude looks different.
Work, because
absolutely,
in AEW he was skinny.
Mhm.
He had gray everywhere. On Saturday, that man looked like he's been hitting the gym. He's been eating right.
Dude. It's like, oh, he actually put effort into this.
And also, I've heard, I don't know if this is true. There is a clause in his contract that he have to be on his best behavior.
He has to be on his best behavior. He can't be fighting people.
What the?
Yeah, I heard that too. He can't be fighting people.
Well, I feel like if any job hires you, that's like unwritten.
I don't think that's the case, because if that was, then they would never have signed him.
Yeah, because he wouldn't be CM Punk if he had that restriction.
I would never sign that, because that's a slap in the face. Like, who do you think I am, a child?
I mean,
his reputation precedes him now.
But I'm just saying that to sign something like that.
I mean,
Hold on. In any sports, it's so many people who's one of the baddest people on the planet. Ron Artest. You think Ron Artest had that in his contract? What's the dude that played? Yeah. What's the dude that played in the Pistons?
Right. Back in the day, when they were called the Bad Boys, the
yeah,
entire roster.
No, not the Jordan era. I'm talking about, damn, what's his name? Oh man, he used to have Sprewell. That guy.
Oh, you mean with the Knicks?
Him.
The Knicks.
The dude was choking people and beating up.
He was choking his own coach.
His contract. You think they had that?
But I mean, luckily WWE is smarter. Dwayne, this man was terminated for threatening. I mean, he actually laid his hands on Jungle Boy, and apparently he threatened Tony Khan.
No,
he is lucky WWE gave him another chance.
The man was drunk on water.
I mean, at the same time, the people in charge in AEW is this little guy, Tony Khan. I mean, Triple H and all my big boys. He's not going to try to throw anybody in the back on the WWE.
He's not going to say that to Vince. I doubt he would have to get through 4 people to get to Vince.
Hell yeah! You're not getting from Undertaker. You know, Undertaker is like Vince McMahon's oldest son.
I don't think that's real. They have a contact clause like that. I don't think so. It's one of those things where on the spot you're fired.
Oh no, absolutely.
It's not in the. There's no way, because in any sports, it's so much stuff that goes in sports. I never heard of anything like that.
And it's not just that. It's not just that. Like Jeff said earlier, this is his last chance. You don't want to screw that up.
Not just that. This is your last chance in your legacy. Do you want to be that guy who doesn't want to hire you right back, who doesn't want to see you on any promotion? You're just going to be that. Then you're just going to be that guy that's just going to be talking bad about wrestling. How you hate wrestling. I can't understand wrestling. Like, don't be that. Then you're gonna be at conventions. Your market's gonna go down. Then I'm gonna see you at Comic-Con.
Well, don't going down the rabbit hole.
No, you're gonna start sparring around. Yeah, that's basically what it's gonna be. You want to be that guy that used to be, hey, former WWE superstar guy.
What was your name again? What was you famous for again?
I used to like this guy. Oh man, you gonna get his autograph? Nah, not today. Don't be that guy. I think CM Punk and I think the WWE management, I think they all on the same page. I think they had a good talk. Because knowing CM Punk, if you don't like what he hears, he's gonna leave. Mm-hmm. What I think is they talk to him, and I think they all working together where they're gonna make things right. And I think CM Punk is going to end his career in WWE as he should.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, because he can't go nowhere else. Well, he's gonna go to New Japan.
Yikes!
You have to move Larry, him, and his wife, and all that stuff across seas. We talked a lot about traveling. That was a lot of talk about CM Punk.
Yeah. He's trending. He's been trending since Saturday.
No, that dude's broken records. I
Over 9 million.
When he debuted in AEW, I didn't see none of this stuff.
So maybe for like 2 days, 2-3 days.
I don't remember seeing it. I remember seeing he was all on the news. I mean, he was all on the news and stuff like that. But WWE is just like breaking records, breaking numbers, doing this. I'm like,
I mean, well, that's the key difference. Like, WWE is just better at marketing.
And also AEW messed it up a little bit because they debuted them in Rampage, not
No,
even in Dynamite. It was on Rampage.
no, that's when they were trying to legitimize
You had
Rampage.
to. We just got off watching Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns. Yeah, I think they obviously they did that Friday to mess up with SmackDown.
It didn't.
Oh,
It just made
absolutely.
people want to watch SmackDown. Like, all right, I'm getting ready for Rampage.
Yeah,
That would make sense. I'm not going to watch SmackDown. I'll wait till 10 o'clock.
I mean, but yeah, that was 2021 SmackDown though. That was like, what were they building? Finn Balor versus Roman?
No, but think about it. That was 2021. Think about it. They were still doing 3 million a night.
No, yeah, no,
3 million.
yeah.
And that was just having Roman on the show. Roman
He
was
was-
out do a promo and you won't see him for the rest of the night.
I mean, at the time, he was the only guy who mattered.
Yeah, and then they were making 3 million just for that. So it's like, oh, okay.
the tribal chief. Everybody was there just to acknowledge him. He comes out on the mic, whatever city he's at, Arkansas, acknowledge me. You know, throw the hands up.
So you want to slide into SmackDown?
I mean, might as well, right? No, let's do a little bit AEW.
Speaking of AEW,
Speaking of AEW, Swerve won his match.
Mhm.
oh,
That's my pick of winning this whole tournament.
mine too, Dwayne. I think he's gonna sweep it.
Who else won?
Moxley won another match.
I mean, that was a no-brainer.
Yeah, I mean, it's
So it was Swerve, Moxley, and who was
and Roosh won his match against what's the other guy's name? Mark Briscoe.
Man, that dude's just I don't know. They can do the underdog thing with Mark Briscoe, and they can do the underdog thing with
Well,
Eddie.
No, they're definitely doing the underdog thing with Eddie. But no, I think Mark is just there to take things.
But I
like
do
even
think,
Japan has those wrestlers.
I do think they're gonna put Swerve. Swerve is gonna be the one to win this.
I mean, he said he's gonna be the first black guy to win the AEW title.
I don't think they're going that far, but
He did say that though. He did.
no, but think about it. This would have Swerve in New Japan.
Mm.
So see how that goes. See how he carries himself as a champion and stuff like that. Then we could sit there and have him against the AEW champion, but it won't be MJF.
Actually, Dwayne, I think you're right about that. I feel like it would be a way to test Swerve out as well as using him to like elevate that new belt.
Yeah. I think that would be kind of cool.
I mean, the wrestling was really good on the show, though.
That's how it is, Jeff.
Yeah, that's a given, right? I mean, the angles are hit and miss, whatever, but no, it was a good wrestling show.
Everything else is a hit. There's one thing I don't like, and I'm not liking this devil stuff.
Dwayne, there's many things you don't like about AEW.
We still don't like the
tournament.
The mask.
At first, I didn't like the tournament. I liked the tournament, taking it. But just that I don't like this devil stuff.
Me neither.
It's just that it was hype, and then the momentum just left, and I don't care. Like, and I got a feeling it reminds me of TNA.
It
when
does.
you have something so good, but then when you find out who the person is, it's just like, really?
I
That's who it is?
I can't think of anybody who's gonna like be able to fulfill those expectations.
Jeff, I think they was gonna do. I think CM Punk was gonna be the devil.
He was supposed to.
I
He
think
was
so.
supposed to be.
He was fired at the time. Were they actually gonna rehire him back for that?
They brought him back as a devil. No, but I'm starting to believe. I think Alan is right. I think the devil is Jack Perry.
I think it can be Jack Perry.
I think it's Jungle Boy.
With all that hair, he needs a haircut if he's under that mask.
I mean, think about it. He probably grew a beard. He probably got a buzz cut. He's probably went crazy. Because we haven't seen him since All Out.
Yeah, like the top pick is Adam. Yeah.
We haven't seen him since All In.
The top pick is Adam Cole, obviously. But then Jack Perry, how long can you be suspended?
That's what I'm saying. Think about it. He had no baby because his girlfriend wrestled on Wednesday, so
Yeah.
she's fine. He's probably bulking up, putting on muscle, cut his hair. He probably got a beard growing. He's going to be the devil because I think he was the one that was sitting there complaining about being a pillar, right?
I think he was
No,
complaining
that
about
was Ricky Starks. It's not Ricky Starks, but he's one of the pillars, right?
Yeah. They consider him one of the pillars. I remember MJF actually like acknowledging him as being talented and everything, and actually really liking him.
Yeah,
but he just needs that killer instinct.
But they probably still look down on him as never being an AEW champion. Like, you could be this pillar, you could be this. I can acknowledge you're a good wrestler, but you're never going to be on my level, which MJF said you would never be there. He goes, you're a great wrestler. Great. You're a good-looking guy. Great. And all that stuff. But you won't be here.
No, I remember those promos. MJF, like I said, he acknowledged his talent and everything. He said he can be great if he just had that killer instinct.
That's why I have to agree with Alan on this one. I think it's Jack Perry.
Oh, me too. I think the promo will be like, "Oh, I'm taking your advice."
But here's the thing about that: you can do Jack Perry, and then it will just go downhill.
That's what I'm afraid of.
That's what AEW does. They give you something good, then they don't stick with it. They end up going, let's go. Chris Jericho takes over the group.
Oh, Dwayne, no, totally. That's AEW's main problem: the follow-up.
Yeah, it's like they can't hold. They got this momentum, but they can't hold on to it. It's just like we let it go.
You know, you always go crazy about that Konosuke Omega match.
Oh, Jeff, don't bring him up no more now. I don't care about him no more. How you have one of the 5 out of 5, one of the best matches of that night, and then you drop the ball with this guy? Yeah. How? Then you make him lose to Jericho. How? And then you do a stupid match based off a game on a random Dynamite, and they lose. Like, come on.
Ibushi riding a bike.
Ibushi, he was riding a bike, hitting people with the most softest. He was hitting people with a lead pipe so soft. Like, yo, I don't care no more. I don't care about the guy no more. Konosuke, I don't care no more. Whatever they try to do, they dropped the ball. I don't care.
No.
They dropped the ball, Jeff. I hate it.
He's a young shipper.
No, that's all done now. I'm done with that crap. But yeah, AEW got some good and some bad, but that's what I don't like. Anyway, this video is running long. Let's go to SmackDown. How y'all feel about SmackDown? I was supposed to go, but thank God I didn't.
I mean, yeah, I feel bad for whoever paid money for those tickets to that show.
It was sold out, if I'm not mistaken. I think
because they were after Survivor Series, we was expecting for the show to be huge.
I mean, to be honest with you, all New York shows, if it's like in Madison or Barclay, is always sold out. And it looked packed as hell.
Oh yeah, no, there was no doubt it was packed. It was just like, why was it a bad wrestling show?
Like the promos, the setups, all good.
Yeah.
The wrestling, what the hell? What the hell, yo?
Now, earlier when we was talking about Sasha, let's hit that right. I'm thinking she's gonna come back to help out Bayley.
Uh-oh.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Because Bayley's gonna get kicked out. Damage control.
I mean, Pedro's on to something.
And her best friend is Sasha.
There's a possibility. I heard rumors that Sasha is coming back to pro wrestling. I mean, back to American wrestling. Mm-hmm. She spent such a short time in Japan.
Yep.
Which I thought this was her dream of going there and basically wrestling. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe she said she wanted to make Stardom like one of the top women's wrestling company.
I think so. Yeah,
that's what she said in her promo. And then now she's running tail back to the States.
Hey, like WWE is blowing up with all these comebacks, so why not bring her back?
I mean,
All right, speak on that, Jeff.
I mean, I haven't been following Mercedes Monet as closely as you guys, but
It's all over Instagram. You don't even have to follow anything. It'll just pop out and they'll tell you. Hello.
like you said, Pedro. I mean, WWE, the land of comebacks, Renaissance.
Yeah. Royal Rumble definitely. I don't see at the Royal Rumble. Hopefully, because you know how much passionately I hate when they bring back legends. Hopefully, we don't see no legends taking out a spot in the Rumble. Yeah. Bring back people like that's coming back from injury or something. Sheamus. Bring back Bobby Roode. Bring back somebody. Bring back all of them. That's as much as you can. Don't give me no Doink the Clown at number 5. Don't give me no Doink the Clown. I don't want to see Doink.
Oh no, yeah, I definitely agree, Pedro. Able-bodied people.
And Austin's my favorite wrestler. I'm hearing that he's gonna come back. They're trying to bring him back so he can fight CM Punk or something. I love that. As much as I love Stone Cold Steve Austin, I can't see that. No, he's retired, people. He said it himself. He doesn't miss the business.
No, he got the perfect send-off against KO, man. Don't tell him that.
He don't need the money. He got plenty of money.
He got plenty of money.
I don't want to say to come back. He could come back and talk, do a promo, but I don't want to see him wrestle.
Yeah,
you're gonna finish breaking him in the ring. What is he, Ric Flair?
Yeah. Talking about another AEW mistake.
I can't believe they signed his ass.
All elderly wrestling.
But like I said, I'm thinking she's gonna come back to help Bayley, because who Bayley gonna have? I mean, no, she has nobody. She's by herself once Damage Control takes over.
Yeah, she burn all those bridges like Jey Uso.
Yeah, Jay got his peeps.
He got his peeps. Now he rebuilt his credibility.
Yeah.
But back to Mercedes. I don't blame her for leaving the first time, like I felt a lot of fans do. Do what you have to do. Mm-hmm. This is a different company.
I mean, I get to hear what y'all are talking about, but her leaving makes. I understand, because if you gave the tag titles and you're supposed to sit there and to make this titles prestigious, but you're not, they just gave it to you just to hold it.
Yeah.
And as a veteran that you are, and you sitting there like, yo, I'm not holding these titles. I don't want this. Mm-hmm. And they tell you to go out there and you're like, all right, you know what? I don't need this. And they just walk out. It's understandable.
No, it's bad creative.
You just gave them titles just to hold it.
Yeah.
No women to go up against, not even on the pay-per-view. Like, you're not giving them no shine. Why are you giving me this? You know what? Yeah. And then I think, and on top of that, I think they disrespected her. She didn't go into details, but you could, like, Trinity, she said something about it. It was like they kind of disrespected them. Mm-hmm. Do what I say.
Yeah.
And they probably sit there like, nah, we out. And they walked out. But different management, different leadership. So she can actually come back, because remember, Triple H was a fan of hers. Triple H likes her.
Yeah. One of Triple H's original kids. His oldest daughter.
Yeah. So he didn't think about Triple H had to sit there and watch this, and he couldn't have no input, couldn't say nothing.
Yeah.
You gotta complete the 4 horsewomen, bring her back.
So
I
would probably say bring her back, yes. But I would probably do it at Royal Rumble.
You know what's funny? Pedro mentioned that they have been bringing up the 4 horsewoman tagline a lot lately. How Bayley feels like
Corey Graves is like, here are 3 of the 4 horsewomen in a match.
Yeah,
we need the 4th.
I mean, after hearing all these rumors, it feels like she is going to come back to WWE. Mm-hmm. I can just feel it. Now, is she coming back as Sasha Banks?
Oh, definitely.
Or is she coming back as Mercedes Monet?
No question, Dwayne. She's going to be Sasha Banks again.
Nah, no. Different management, different leadership. Y'all disrespecting me as Sasha Banks. I'm coming back as Mercedes.
That's Mercedes Monet.
Wait, what about CM Punk? No, you guys disrespected CM Punk. I'm Phil Brooks now.
But CM Punk. CM Punk owns the name CM Punk.
Yeah.
So that's his name.
Yeah.
What you gonna call me? I want to be CM Punk. I want to be Phil. You disrespected CM Punk, but you're
gonna have to change his logo and his entrance because his logo CM Punk. CM Punk is in the logo.
But wait a second, Dor. With that logic, though. Okay, WWE owns the Sasha Banks name.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that they'll just take the name and they'll throw on like Jay Cargo or Lash Legend?
Look what they did with Diesel and Razor Ramon.
I know you're gonna bring that
up. They could. No, Jeff, I'm being real honest. I'm being very, very honest. If it was me, I'm not coming back as Sasha Banks. I'm coming back as Mercedes Monet.
Mercedes Monet.
It just sounds counterproductive. Like just take your name back.
No, oh my God, it's Mercedes. It's gonna be hard because they're gonna be like, that's Sasha Banks.
Yes, it is.
For those that stopped following her or whatever and don't know that her name is Mercedes Monet now,
like
those are the people gonna be like, what? I thought her name was Sasha.
She came back as Mercedes. That's the new thing. Like, boss time. It's boss time.
She's gonna do her little.
She can still do. I don't know her name of her song. I forgot. It's been that long. But
I made it.
Wasn't Snoop Dogg singing it?
I completely forgot. He was singing it.
See, it's been that long.
Dang, yeah.
But I'm just saying, I will come back as Mercedes Monet.
Dorian, I 100% do not agree with you.
You know it's gonna rain fake Monopoly money when she comes out of her entrance.
Sasha Bucks coming down because she's all about money.
With her face in the money.
Now she got the new Japanese attire now. Now she
with the color
like
rainbow hair,
the Japanese stuff on his clothes. Now she can do it. Monet. I don't know the name of the song, but
those are Monet bucks then.
Yes,
the Monopoly money with her face on it.
And you can't say boss time because she's not the boss; she's the CEO now.
She's the CEO of Monet Incorporated.
Monet Enterprises.
But guys, why go through all this trouble to rebrand yourself?
Because Jeff, you're not signing Sasha Banks. You disrespected her. Now you signing Mercedes Monet.
Mercedes. And she copyrighted the song, right? So she can bring it everywhere like CM Punk.
She owns the name Mercedes Monet.
Mm-hmm.
And she got her own song. Like, Jeff, why not? Bank on yourself.
Hell, look at Cody. I mean, he didn't change his name because that's his actual name. But his song, his clothing,
remember they took his name from him. They took his name from him, Jeff. His name was just Cody.
Yeah, it was Cody. Just Cody.
It was like, yeah, you could be Cody, not the Rhodes. Like, what? Yeah, we own the name Cody. We own the name Rhodes. Like, how you own that?
How you own his actual last name, the name that's in his birth certificate?
How do you own that?
And then he tattooed it on his chest.
Yeah, he got Nightmare or Dream on it. His Dream.
My bad. I thought it was wrong.
How crazy is that? You took the man's last name and said, "Yeah, we own that." Like what? And then on top of that, they threw you a bone because like, you know what? You can have the name. We're not going to put money on it. Keep trademarking the last name. What are we going to do with it? Who are we going to call Rhodes here? So they gave it back to him, and then once he got it back, he came back. So it's like, oh, we got it anyway. So it makes no sense. I don't know.
All he needs to do is now take War Games, right? Because War Games was created by his daddy.
Well, how you think they got Blood and Guts? Cody was like, I want my War Games. Like, no, we can't have. I'm gonna have Blood and Guts. This is what I made. I don't know. Did y'all speak on about Randy Orton?
Oh no, we didn't talk about it.
Not yet. All
right, so this is gonna be the last thing because this thing is going for an hour.
Yeah, it's gonna be an hour.
The roadblock of Cody, Randy Orton assigned to SmackDown.
Yeah, and what was his main objective? mess up the bloodline. And Cody wants to have title. He wants to end the story. But now we got the Viper in the way.
Well, first of all, Cody don't even have his friend no more because now Randy's on SmackDown.
Oh, that's true.
He called him for nothing.
He called him for no reason.
So that means Randy's on SmackDown. Then that means CM Punk have to be on Raw. But then we just found out
he's gonna be on SmackDown next week.
SmackDown, but it's a Tribal to the Troops episode, which is live. I taped.
It's live.
It's live.
Oh,
I think they're just saying it's a tribute to the troops.
Okay.
So that episode will be like dedicated to them.
It's gonna be in an arena, right? It's not gonna be outside and the crowd is not military dudes.
They don't do that no more.
Yeah, because Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah,
I never liked it that.
Oh, I mean, neither. That's when they used to go to Afghanistan and stuff.
You know, like when they used to go to war territories in Afghanistan where they can get blown up anytime to do pro
They're
wrestling.
gonna end up looking like Tony Stark.
And then you're looking at the army people like, dude, what are y'all doing? Don't y'all supposed to be working? Anything can happen. Like, I don't know. Was that the only one that liked it because they put it in the game?
No, in the game, okay. Real life, I wasn't feeling it.
I mean, come on. They even put Tony in the game.
Oh yeah, the army guy. No, but back to the thing. Randy Orton is on SmackDown. How y'all feel about that?
I mean, I do want to see the new Randy now. This Randy versus the Tribal Chief. But this match already happened before, hasn't it?
No, it has. Like, I mean, this is what he fought the big dog.
No, but
Randy but this is the Tribal Chief now.
Randy never fought the Tribal Chief.
Yeah, this is the Tribal Chief.
Yeah, he never fought this Roman. He fought Big Dog Roman, but
this match is gonna end up at Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber.
Most likely no. Wait, one title had to be an Elimination Chamber, but if it's gonna be Randy,
it's most likely gonna be Seth because you know Roman, his ass. He's protected until WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, Roman's not working that chamber.
I mean, no, he's not working the chamber, but he probably might do Randy versus.
But match at the pay-per-view.
And then you could probably throw in a CM Punk in the chamber
for a number one contendership because someone is going to win the Rumble. If it ain't Cody, it's gonna be.
These are my pick. I will put a Sammy. I will put a Drew. If he's still there, because his contract is up next year.
Jay, if Roman's involved, it's gonna be Jay.
Yeah,
if it's for Roman's Sammy, title.
Drew, Jay, Punk, probably a Damian Priest.
Seth.
And
who would the other person be?
Final guy. Who's on Raw? Nakamura. He's a main eventer.
Cody or Nakamura. But if Cody wins, then he shouldn't be there. So it'll probably be Nakamura.
Yeah. Because if Cody wins a Rumble, there's no point of him being in the Elimination Chamber. Because usually the Elimination Chamber is to determine who's gonna fight the title that wasn't picked for.
Yeah. So I think that's a good Elimination Chamber there.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could also, with all those people in that ring, you're already setting up a feud for the road to WrestleMania. After Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania is next.
Yeah.
Oh, but at the same time, in the Elimination Chamber, if Jay's in that match, he's not winning it because Jay got to fight Jimmy at WrestleMania, and Jay still got to fight Drew McIntyre. So there's just so many things just throw up there.
It's a lot of ifs though. That's if Drew stays.
He got to re-sign his contract. Yeah,
and all that other stuff. So I don't know right now, but it's cool. I just see Randy as a roadblock to Cody
for Cody's story.
Yes,
put a bookmark on that.
This year, Royal Rumble is going to be. I mean, next year, Royal Rumble.
Oh, next year, yeah.
Next month. Next month.
Oh, next month, yeah.
2024 Royal Rumble. It's going to be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This after that,
like I was telling Jeff, I do not want to see no goddamn legends taking a spot in the Rumble. I don't want to see no Doink the Clown.
I think they're too old. As of right now, those legends are old. They can't
They
come.
man, I don't want to see no legend. Anybody that's retired, I don't want to see none of them.
You don't want to see X-Pac?
Hell no. I don't want to see no legends. That's a waste of a spot.
You don't want to see
Someone
RVD?
that's young and is still in the
RVD, Booker T.
No, Booker T could do his spinning roonies at NXT all he wants.
Blackman. You want to see Steve Blackman do a run-in?
I don't want to see no legend. No legend should take a spot. I don't want to. I definitely don't want to see no goddamn celebrity. What? Come on, a celebrity?
What? You don't want to see Cardi B come into the women's Royal
Cardi B. Cardi B. I don't want to see no Drew Carey come out and then run away from Kane again.
I mean, Drew Carey is the Hall of Famer, right?
Yes, he is.
How many Hall of Famers have not? Look at Rey Mysterio. He's a Hall of Famer. His ass just lost the U.S. title. Legends is on. Come on. Legends, Hall of Famers.
I think before we go, this video is gonna be long. Before we go, it seemed like Logan Paul's next opponent is Kevin Owens.
Yep. It looks that way. It looks that way, and that's when is the tournament is next week for it? It's a tournament, right?
Yeah, that's a tournament. I don't know when it starts though. They didn't mention it.
I think it's next week. It starts.
It probably might start either next week or
2
Friday,
weeks.
That next Friday, or probably before Christmas, maybe. Or probably after.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about the holiday season. Those are clip shows.
You know how it is.
You gotta send the superstars home.
The best of 2023 Raw, the best of 2023 SmackDown,
Yeah.
the best of 2023 NXT. I hate those shows, Jeff. I used to like when I was young. Oh yeah, I remember that happened. But now it's just like I remember everything. I don't need to receive it.
This is why there's no people, no PLE. This
and we already know
December.
The biggest one, CM Punk coming back. That's the biggest thing.
Oh my god, yeah.
CM Punk's return. Yeah. All right. We'll end it here. Thanks for watching the wrestling conference. Like I always say, like, subscribe, please. Comment below. Hit that notification bell, let you know when a new wrestling conference pop up. Thanks for watching the wrestling conference. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Pedro, for coming back in. Thanks for watching. We out.
Acknowledge the Tribal Chief.
Thank you, Dwayne Khan.